Thank you so much for being here today to talk with me about the Harvest Feastival.
Yeah, really excited. So it's been a few years since we've been able to have the Harvest Feastival in person, and it's just a really exciting event for us. We really love the local feel of the event, and we're just really happy to have it back into play.
Can you talk a bit about what the event is all about?
Absolutely. So every year, Harvest Feastival aims to celebrate local food producers and agriculture within the community, within the region, and sometimes within the provinces that we have. So we have a number of dishes that are presented at Harvest Feastival, and it's our goal to include local ingredients in each of those dishes.
How much produce do people typically bring in to use for the Harvest Feastival?
So it depends on the number of people that we require, and it obviously depends on the dishes that we're making. This year, I know that we're looking at about 60 pounds of each of the different kinds of meat, and depending on the veg, we're looking at between 5 and 100 pounds, depending on what we're using there. But it's a great celebration of those local harvests, I guess.
As you were saying before earlier, you said it's been years since you were able to do this.
Yeah.
Probably due to COVID, I would imagine. So what has it been like with the atmosphere of everybody getting ready to put this event back on again?
Really excited again. So even through COVID, I think there's been a real celebration of that field to table movement, and so we're really excited to bring that back, something that we've been celebrating for years. So it's exciting. We're happy to make connections with our producers again. We're happy to have people at the X celebrating our local agriculture and our local producers. So yeah, it's been a long time coming, and we're excited to have it a little bit earlier this year. Sometimes it lands in November, so at the end of October we think is like a perfect time for it for this year. So
how long does it take to prepare for the Harvest Feastival?
So we start planning typically in the spring, and then we start. Right now, we're just kind of gathering all those produce. Things are starting to come in, and making sure that we have the quantities that we need. It starts with a monthly meeting, and now we're basically at bi-weekly. So making sure that we have everything in place, and then prep for the actual event. So the kitchen team and the volunteers who do the actual like preparing of the food is a kind of a 2 to 3 day process where we kind of everything starts coming in, and then we start that prep, because it is, again, it's a number of dishes in a short amount of time. So yeah, we rely on the team at the Axe and our seasoned volunteers to create some really beautiful dishes.
With October 26th coming up really quick, it must be really even getting busier, as the preparations kind of need to quicken at this pace with it only being so close. It's so close to the date it's happening.
Exactly. So now we're meeting once a week. So we had a meeting this week, and we'll have a meeting next week. And then, like I said, in advance of the event, we do a 2-day prep to make sure that everything is ready to go day of. It's a great atmosphere. Harvest Feastival really is just that opportunity to not only come and have local food prepared by the team at the Lloyd Axe, but also to visit with people, sit down in kind of like a communal type atmosphere, and just really celebrate the season.
Thank you again so much for talking with me today about the upcoming Harvest Feastival. It was great. Thank you.
Thanks for having us. Again, you can pick up the tickets at Lloyd Axe's website. Again, $25 in advance, $30 at the door, and just celebrating that field to fork